Hey guys, welcome back to another book review. This is my second book review in pretty much a week. I don't know what a streak that I'm going to be sitting here getting on, but hey, this is Audre and Bash Are Just Friends by Tia Williams. She pretty much continued the daughter of Eva Mercy from 7 Days in June. Her daughter's name is Audrey, and she's now 16 because in 7 Days of June she was 12. So this book is pretty much about Audrey and Bash, two teenagers in high school, but Bash already graduated and she's pretty much a junior, pretty much a junior about to be a senior. And during the summer, she normally goes to her dad's house over there in California, but this time she couldn't, and she had to pretty much stay home with her mom, her stepfather, and her new baby sister. So Bash came from pretty much of Oakland with a troubled past, with difficulties with his dad, and trying to basically become a pretty much his dad wanted him to become a track star. So an incident happened, and he had to basically uproot himself from Oakland and come basically to Brooklyn. And he had to change his name as well. So once he met Audrey, it was like she already knew certain things about him and things like that. So her friend basically wrote down 5 challenges for her to do in order for her to basically help her with her self help book for college, because she's basically was preparing to basically go to college and basically write something that to help her get her into Stanford. So after she basically met Bash and things like that, they basically took on the challenges together. He helped her pretty much be her wingman, and there was basically complications between in the midst of that. There was complications between Audrey and her mom, Audrey and this boy that she basically went to pretty much prom with. So she had to sit here and basically deal with that while basically being around Bash. And they pretty much opened each other up with each other by basically him being philosophical and her being pretty much a psychologist, being that she done sat here and helped not just adults but her own friends in school, because she wanted to basically become a therapist, well, a psychologist. And with that being said, both characters are basically well painted to be more realistic than anything. This is a great read, and I recommend this book to people who are in high school, 14 through 18. I would basically recommend it. Parents, if you want to get your children this book, you can. The ages is between 14 and 18 if they're in college, not college, sorry, high school, and they are basically going through the emotions of being a teenager, trying to basically go to college, trying to basically get their bearings of transitioning from out of high school into pretty much of adulthood. So with Tia Williams, I hope she continues these two characters in another book, but as adults. And yeah, if you guys want to sit here and get this book, go ahead and get it. But the thing that this is a side note for me personally. The side note for me is that I remember being in high school and I had, a best friend, even though me and him don't talk now, but every time me and him basically spoke, it felt like I was doing reverse psychology on him, because in the story, in this book, Bash told Audrey, "You're not going to get me." How she basically sat here and tried to basically do therapy on everybody else. So that's what it reminded me of. And it reminded me that at one point in time when I was in high school that I wanted to say and take on, psychology. But the way the universe sat here and basically worked for me, I'm a home health aide. But it's like at the end of the day, with that being said, if you guys want to sit here and get this book, go ahead and get it. It's a great read. And it's crazy on how I started this book the other day and basically finished it just now. So if you guys want to sit here and get this book, go ahead, get it. Audre and Bash Are Just Friends by Tia Williams. You can get it off of Barnes & Nobles, Amazon. Click the link in her bio. And there you go. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your personal notifications on my YouTube channel, Miss Scorpio 29 Valentine. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Scorpio 29. And I'll see you guys in the next book. In a next book review, a book unboxing. Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.